Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys, I've been thinking a lot. I've been telling myself that, you people know me on this YouTube street. You people know me here, and you don't. A lot of people don't know a lot about me. And sometimes when I do question and answer thing like question tag thing, some people just ask the wrong questions. So I just wanted to brief you guys on just talk about myself for a while, just me, how I grew up, my life. If I tell you people that tell me at primary school, most people don't know the school I went for primary school. If I say secondary school, most people don't know anything. No jackon. I was thinking about my life and I'm like, I haven't had the easiest life. I would say that it hasn't all been all sweet for me, especially growing up. It was really tough. First of all, I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name is Nwogu of Nwogu channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and then you can come back and just continue this gist. So a lot of people know that my mom and dad separated at a very young age. We're very young. We're very young. So before then, I was schooling at Navy. I did from nursery whatever to primary 2 at Sommie International School. So if anybody here went to Sommie International School Navy, please come to our comment section and just say hi. Or if am I able to meet my classmates from here? My primary school was when my parents separated. So of course my dad was left with no other option. Will I say he was left with no other option? I would just say, well, my dad decided to do what he had to do to take care of 6 kids. We're 6, for God's sake. If it was only one person, you'd be like, okay, we're kind of separated. I'll put it that way. We're all kind of separated. We were separated. So my other sister, I think she went to Enugu. Yeah, she started schooling there. And my brother went to Enugu too. And NJ was still at Navy, but Nelo too went to stay with my uncle and all that. And myself, at primary 2, my dad sent me to go and live with his friend. A friend. See, there's some things that our parents did here. I cannot do it. You see now, with what I know, I can't do it. My dad sent me to live with his friend when I was in primary 2. So imagine sending your 2-year-old to go and live with a friend. Because you're no longer, because they're separated. So I felt like he felt the best thing was for him to send me to somewhere like a family where they would take care of me. So yeah, so he sent me to go and stay with his friend. So I got there. I was literally the youngest in the house. So they enrolled me at Good Shepherd School in Enugu. I don't know if people know the school. So that's where I did my primary 2 to primary 4. My life in that house is not something I want to even remember. I don't remember it being all nice. I have to be very honest. A lot of things happened in that house. It's not like I can remember every single thing, but I can remember not being happy there because I was just small and then my mom was not there. I didn't have my siblings around. My brother, I think at some point he was in that house. So sometimes NJ will come and visit, especially NJ. Sometimes she'll come and stay with me for a while, then she'll go back. So I can remember every time I call my dad, I'll be crying like, Daddy, please, I need to leave this place. I want to come back home. I want to stay with my siblings. I felt like they separated us and it really affected me staying alone in that house. My brother too. At some point my brother was there, but I can't remember for how long, but he was there for a while too, and it was not easy. One time even somebody even tried to molest me in that house. Thank God I was brave enough to understand what was happening because of my sisters, thank God. And I told the man of the house, and I know the next day I didn't see the guy again. I know they just told me, okay, please don't tell your dad, blah blah blah. Because the man handled it very well because he sent them away. As much as they will try to make you feel so comfortable, it wasn't comfortable for me. I have to be very honest with you. It wasn't comfortable for me. It was part of my life that I regret not. I wish it never happened. I wish I'd stayed with my people, but it took me to a place. It's not even like it's an uncle or night. It was a friend. The man was very nice. He was a very nice man. All the other things that happened there is just, I choose not to just talk about a lot of things that happened in that house or of my own memory of what happened. So I would say I did enjoy myself. I was very happy when I left the house. And the way I left the house, I called my grandma. I dreamt about my grandma being sick, and I called her. I was telling her that, look at what's happening. I begged my grandma that she should tell my dad I should please take me out of this place because I was dying there. And my grandma told my dad, you have to get her out. You can't just throw somebody out. So that's how they brought me back home. That's how my father finally brought me back home. And then by the time he brought me back home, I now had to move with NJ. Two of us now went to Benin. That's Benin. Went to Benin. Imagine all this place we've been moving to. See, to date, when I see a home that is not together, I see broken homes, it pains me the most because I know the kids are the ones that suffer the most. It's not the father or the mother. To me, you can be as selfish as you want, but you affect whatever decision you're taking is affecting your kids. So if you decide to separate from your husband today, remember that, or your wife or whatever, remember your kids. They are the ones that will suffer the most. It's not you. You're going through your own years, but the kids. In my situation, we are the ones that suffered the most. I know my mom was going through her own thing, but I feel like what happened to us in general, separating us and everything I think it was bigger than that. So anyways, I came back home. My dad said, okay, we have to go to Nelo Primary School. So I went there with NJ. I think we spent 3 years there or thereabout. Anyways, that me and NJ staying in Nelo was when we had that our driver was dropping us and trying to do things to us on the way. If you have not watched the video, I spoke about it with NJ. So that was that period that whole thing happened, you know. So you can imagine now, how many people now can tell me you can put your kids in a car with a man? I told the man, go and drop them and come back. I cannot trust you. It's not possible. I can't do that. My parents did it. My father did it. But me, I would not do that. It's very risky. Anything can happen with this condition. Let's imagine our country now. I won't even try it. So that happened, and the whole molesting thing happened to me and NJ. And that's because of carelessness of our parents. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it. It's because of how they didn't think about other things. You just trust somebody, you trust the person with your kids, and that's all. That's it. So that period when we're at Ipunejo, in school I was very tiny. See, when I mean tiny, I mean I was so skinny. I have my graduation picture. I'll find this emotional life. I'll find it and put it with this video. Just know that was my primary 5. And I was so skinny. So skinny that lots of people just felt like they could pick on me and bully me, blah blah blah. So one day I just told myself, you know what, you have to defend yourself. My dad didn't used to come for visiting day like that. Maybe if he would come once in 1 year. There was this man, my father's friend, that was staying in Benin then. He used to always be the one that would come for us, see us and all that. But even going back to school wasn't even that easy, because who else will help us buy what we need? It's still me and NJ now. Okay, so then the man will come and visit us in school. After visiting us, he'll try, because my dad was not coming like that. He just like come once in a while if he can come. Then sometimes our family friends will come. They had kids in the school too. They'll come and then they'll come and see us. Then in school I had to like form thick skin. When I mean thick skin, this my mouth was what was saving me. If you come, I'll use my mouth and finish you. See, that's the only way I was not bullied. And I got 2 seniors, 2 school mothers there. You know, you used to school mother things in SS3. One was in SS3, one was in SS2. So they really helped me. Those people, I don't joke with them. So if you joke with me, if you try me, even if you're in just one and you try me, I'll go and tell them to punish you. So I had this protection, and I used my mouth too. If you come, see, even if I cannot beat you, I will fight. It's better I lose that fight than not fighting you. So people already knew me, so nobody even tried bullying me again in primary school. I was wild though. Forget this thing, I was wild. At some point I was even like even the bully self somehow, because I had to defend myself. So from Ibunedo, I came back home, and my dad was like, okay, that since we finished the primary school, that secondary school, he was going to send us to Kaduna. That's where I got my speaking Hausa from. Just imagine the place I've been to now that I'm going to school. Enugu. I started with Navy. I went to Enugu. Then went to Benin. Now I'm going to KD for secondary school. This is a land I don't even know anybody. Although Choma was already there, Ikena was already there. I think Choma and Ikena were already there with Ifeanyi also. Yes, and it was not like me and NJ. My father wanted me and NJ to go and join them there. Abi? No, I joined first. I have really good friends from KD till today. So, and we stayed in hostel. The owner of the hostel then, if you come to think about it, that woman wasn't a good person. For a lot of things that happened, for a lot of reasons. Throughout our stay in that KD, we fought. We had to fight for once for them to use the school bus to take us to church. Imagine staying how many years in KD and you only go to church like once. You know, so not just about the church thing. The woman was partial, people will put it that way. The hostel there, we were mixed Muslim, Christians. So that's why I have a lot of Muslim friends. And I'm still very close to a lot of them from KD. Because we just maintain contact and we're still talking to you today. The hostel experience itself wasn't so nice. There was bullying going on in that place. As usual, my mouth. If you want to fight, we'll fight. If you want to make peace, we'll make peace. But one thing I know I don't do is be afraid of anybody. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it, and I fought with a lot of people, but thank God I never lost a fight. I never did. As much as I was tiny. Even one time they ganged up to beat me like that. I shall still save myself from the situation. If you're expecting me to see you and worship you and be afraid of you, you're joking. Like, I'm calm now. People, if you knew me before, If you knew me before, you know. People that knew me before will come and tell you people, this Nneka you can see here is different. It's a different Nneka altogether. So from KD, I stayed there for the whole secondary school. I did my whole secondary school there from JS1 to SS3. Oh God, a lot of funny stories happened in secondary school. It's not even what I can't even dive into now. That would be like another history of what happened to me in secondary school. You make friends here. One time, people accused me of stealing. It's so far. They accused me an angel of stealing in that school. They accused me of stealing. The last thing I even accuse anybody of. And later on, I don't even know how they start saying, oh, it's not, it's this person. Oh, this person confessed this. Just know that I was accused of stealing. NJ was the same thing happened to NJ. And a lot of things happened in that place. I'll do another video on that topic because it's just funny. Funny thing is, a lot of people now that I had all those issues with, two of us are very close and friends. So everything is like all in the past. That's how it should be though. So after secondary school, my dad was like, okay, we're going to go back to Bunadian to go to Bunadian secondary school, university. I didn't want to go there because I already heard a lot of things about it, and it's no way. I'm not the competitive type. I don't like to be in a place where I don't know. From what I heard about the place, it wasn't just where I wanted to go to. I'm a very simple person. My kind of life is it's very, very simple. So that was just too complicated for me. I wanted to go to a place, federal university, where I know that I won't have time for anybody, will not have time for me. You know, let me just be on my own. So my dad was like, I have to go to Bunadian. As much as I told him that I did not want to go there. He said, you have to go and do the exams there. I went there, we did the exams, we passed. On the day I was supposed to go to school, I was supposed to go back to university to resume school. I got chickenpox. And I already paid for school fees. I got chickenpox. Serious chickenpox. My dad was like, what kind of human being am I? Like, you know, maybe my mind was just rejecting the whole place. Thank God he did. If I would have met my husband, maybe I would have met one person like that that's not my husband. Anyway, that's why he said, okay, that since I really don't want it, fine. That we'll go to University of Nigeria. That's how I went to University of Nigeria. So the school fees they paid. I think after they had to push to my brother, because my brother and my cousin still went there. So that's how finally I now went to the University of Nigeria for my university, Enugu campus. I already did a video on my experience there. I'm sure you guys must have watched my experience there, University of Nigeria. So it's like a journey for me. Like I've been through different parts of the state, different parts of the country, just for education. Now, you know, even after University of Nigeria, I had to go back to Abuja for law school. I came to Abuja for law school. I did my law school in Abuja. I served in Abuja. I now married in Abuja. So that's good. At least it's something. So my point is, education has taken me to several parts of the country in Nigeria. It's something that we don't do now. And I don't blame people. I wouldn't do it. That's the truth. And I don't think if my mom was around, maybe we would have gone all this lengths just for education. I don't know. I think it would have been different for us. Because now, I did in Navy, Enugu, Benin, Kaduna, came back to Enugu again. They went to Abuja. All for education. I keep saying it. I won't do that. I won't do that. I don't know if this video is going to come up if I talk about boarding school life or not. But I wouldn't do that. I won't send my kids out from this myself. Some people can do it though. So when I see people do it, I was like, how do you have the mind? How? Like, how were you able? You stay in Abuja, your child will be in Port Harcourt. Especially like, for instance, like Chidinma now. When I look at Chidinma, I know that girl not going to leave my side too. It's not possible. So that's like my life basically. How education took me around. You know, challenges I faced. I faced a lot. If I start talking about all the things I faced in this video will be 1 hour or more than that, because I have a lot that happened to me all this while. I was just trying to make it like brief it. Imagine that primary 2. Who is in primary 2 in my house now? CJ is in primary 2. Imagine me sending CJ now to go to Port Harcourt and live with my friend, and that my friend will train CJ. I know a lot of people still do that, but I can't. I think about what my dad did, his own method, and really it's not the best. No, I won't do it. So imagine we do that now. Imagine I do it to CJ now, as small as CJ is a baby in my eyes. So some decisions I feel like our parents took, they were not the best for us. I don't know about your parents. I'm talking about my own. Let me not stop saying my parents. Let me say my dad, because my mom was not even in the picture for a very long time. So let me not say my parents. But even in your house, when you're in the house, they overlook a lot of things. They'll say, oh, it's your uncle, it's your auntie. It's your uncle and auntie that will be molesting you. It's your uncle and auntie that will be maltreating you. It's that same uncle and auntie that will be doing a lot of rubbish. But your parents will say, even if you tell them, who will listen to you? I had a lot of things I wanted to tell my dad. Even when I was in Nwogu, when I was still in primary school there, before I moved to Benin, I know a lot of things I complained to him about. He didn't take any one of it serious. Maybe don't feel like he's a baby. Now, my children will tell me one thing. See, I think I'm acting based on experience. If you tell me one thing, I will investigate. I don't care who you are, I will investigate. Because gone are those days, a child will say something, you just ignore the child, like, oh, this person is just a child. Nobody's a child anymore. Baby is not a child. Baby tells me anything, I take it serious. You know? So, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys should tell me where have you been to? How far have you gone for education? Your experience, like, you know, your parents, you know. Those days, I don't think our parents used to listen to us. I don't know. They didn't used to listen to us. They just felt like they do what was most important to them. It's just like growing up then. It's your parents that tell you, when you grow up, you'll be a lawyer. When you grow up, you'll be a this. When you grow up, you'll be a that. They'll be imposing things. You see, that's the difference between generation then now. Now you allow your child okay, so what do you feel like? I might feel like being a pilot. You don't tell me, okay, no, you be a doctor. If I not go there and fail, you say it's you, Olodo. It's not that I'm Olodo. It's just because doctor is not in me. Imagine if someone sent me to medical school, me that hate blood. So this is how my life has been so far. I just wanted to share it with you people so people will hear. There's so many sides of me people don't know. There's something that happened to me this life people don't know. So I decided to come and talk about it because I feel like it's going to help a lot of people. You know, let's just listen to our kids more. A lot of places I went to, if I'm given the opportunity to, I won't be there. I won't be there. So some relationship on the way that crumbled. I have a lot of people in my life right now, both family, both friends, that I'm no longer in the same place I was with them a very long time ago. It's because I grew up to realize that these people are not healthy enough for me. Like this relationship is not healthy. So you know, so one thing I'm good at doing is I like staying on my own if I can. So right now I'm doing a lot of that. It's everything happened to me, so I'm doing a lot of that. So you guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.